In a survey of 1,500 teenagers, 300 said they don't like coffee. For 99% level of confidence, what is the margin of error of the situation? So this one's this one's dealing with sample proportions. It's a little different than the mean margin of error, so it's a different formula. P stands for your sample proportion. Z stands for your z-score, which we'll be getting from here, and N is your sample size. So for this one, we are going to start with E, our margin of error. That is going to be equal to our standard deviation. I'm going to set it up first, times 1 minus, boom, something like this. So let's just look. We got let's start with our 99% level of confidence, which means we're looking at this particular number. So 2.576 is your z-score for the specific formula. Z comes from this, which comes from 99% level of confidence. P, okay, come back to that. Let's do N. Sample size is right here. The sample size is 1,500 teenagers, so I'll put 1,500 right there. Now next, I need to find P. So to find P, P is actually going to be the likelihood, which is the sample proportion, of people who don't like coffee. So to do that, we take the possibilities, which is 300, out of the total, and we divide those. And when you divide those, you get 0.2, which is 20%. So 20%, or 0.2, is our sample proportion, our P. So we're going to put 0.2 right there. And then for the other spot, we go 1 minus 0.2. And now we're ready to put it in the calculator, and we will get our margin of error. When we put that in the calculator, we will get 0.027. Alrighty, so this is your sample proportion, your likelihood. This is your margin of error. This is how off, left or right, if you want 99% level of confidence. So let's apply the confidence interval. So what is the confidence interval of the sample proportion? So we're going to apply this to this. So if you look at the formula, we take your sample proportion and add, subtract our margin of error. So our sample proportion is 0.2. We're going to add or subtract 0.027. So when we do that, we will have a 0.173 to a 0.227. That would be the interval, the confidence interval for a 99. If you're 99% confident, this would be the interval. In 99% of the time, you'll get between a 17.3% to a 22.7% not liking coffee. Interesting. I like percents. I like thinking of percents instead of decimals, but get used to seeing decimals as percents.